Hey y'all, this is your girl Tysheen and I'm back with another video. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Today is a gloomy day. I think it's gonna rain, but you know, I like it when it rains. We need some rain. I love the rain. I love the sound of the rain. I love it. So we're going to be reacting to the top 10 hardest UK accent to imitate. So yeah, let's get started.
Leave it. Welcome to Watchmojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 hardest UK accents to imitate.
When I was there and I really needed to go to the toilet, I was thinking, our tribe, I wonder what their toilet facilities are like, right?
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we've focused on core UK accents that can prove particularly awkward to copy. So, clear your throat, warm up those vocal cords, and let's see how many of these regional wonders you can recreate.
Orane, what would be happening today what you're doing? Robbing people, robbing them of stuff that's important to them.
Important to them. Important to them. No.
Number 10, Cockney.
This job is bigger than anything Bridge has done up until now.
With the sheer size of London, it's no surprise that the city boasts multiple accents, but none are quite as famous or as difficult to master as good old Cockney. Everyone recognises how it sounds, and most can copy a few key phrases, although the rhyming slang does confuse the issue for some.
Alright, you're not doing it the way he speaks.
You're not doing it how the way he speaks. You're not doing it. You're not doing it the way he speaks.
But Dick Van Dyke's infamous portrayal of Bert in Mary Poppins proves that Cockney isn't exactly easy to grasp.
Alright, I'll do it myself.
Number 9,
Alright, I do it myself.
Mancunian.
These things that I want, I can't have, I do without.
It's not usually listed as a particularly prominent UK accent, but it is difficult to do right. Thanks to a barrage of popular comedians, entertainers, and a certain Britpop band, the Manc accent has become much more well known.
That's what it's about, you know what I mean? It's like everyone's a bit square at the moment, aren't they? You know what I mean? Everyone's just a bit serious and miserable, you know what I mean?
In fact,
I can't do it. I can't do what he just did. I can't. Oh God, it's when you talk too fast, I can't pick it up. Like, you gotta talk slow for me to pick it up. Like, it depends on the British person. Like, it depends on like how do they talk, because I know y'all all don't really sound alike. Same thing here in America, we all do not sound alike. We all sound different. You know, a lot of us are from different states, and not every state sound alike. We all have our own different type of accent. Like, people in the West Coast, they know how an East Coast person sound like, you know, because when I used to live in the West Coast, they knew right away I was from New York, because how the way I talk. They was like, "You from New York? You from New York, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." There's like, I hear the accent, I hear it, and like people who lived in the West Coast, I know that they live over there because of the accent. So it's like, yeah, certain states you know who's from where. Yeah, so everybody has a different accent. It doesn't matter where you live. Not everybody gonna sound alike. Not everybody in the UK is gonna sound alike, even though you know they're from the UK because like their accent. But it depends on how they talk and how the way they sound. It'd be hard for me because sometimes I even mix up comedians like I be reacting to. I'm always assuming that person's from the UK, but then I find out they're not. They're from either Ireland or someplace else. So it's like, I don't know, I have to like really sit and pay attention. So yeah.
if you did want to try and add it to your own intonation, you could do worse than to listen to a back catalogue of British rock music for inspiration. Or just watch a few episodes of Corrie.
Perhaps I should stretch out on the couch and we could do this properly.
Number 8, Ulster English.
You know, you live in your little bubble here behind your wall with your maids, chauffeurs and servants.
Everyone loves a good Irish accent, but there's so many variations that it can be tricky to separate them. And Ulster English brings a whole new dialect on top of a very distinct tone of speaking. And because it's so distinct, it's immediately obvious whenever it's done badly.
Are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career.
The unpracticed will often find themselves slipping into other accents and generally getting more and more frustrated.
Has his sudden tragic death interrupted your studies?
This tragic death.
Has a bit actually, yeah.
Number 7, West Country.
I know this guy. I hate him. I know him from the Game of Thrones. Oh my God, the most hated man in history. I hate him. I'm glad Arya got him though. I'm glad she did. But I see he's also in another movie too. I think I seen him in Harry Potter. Anybody is a Harry Potter fan? Yeah, I seen him there in that movie. I'm quite sure he comes a lot of he's in a lot of movies, but that's where I remember him from.
Right. What did he say?
Our next entry.
Oh, I thought it was me because I was like trying to pick up what he was saying. I didn't understand one word he was saying. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
It touches on various regional twangs, each as difficult as the next to recreate. From Bristol to Cornwall, these accents are actually widely used on TV, especially by some of our...
Okay, before I continue, can someone please let me know what TV show or movie that was? The one I was talking about with the guy who's from Game of Thrones. What TV show that is? The guy was I know the actor who played the cop. I know he's in another TV show, but he's supposed to be like a comedian. I think he's funny, but I would like to react to some of his shows. So comment below, let me know.
Our favourite comics.
I said 5 minutes, but nothing. Women like you are the reason this chicken's late in the...
That's Steve. Look at Steve. Look at Steve. I didn't know that he was an actor. I didn't know that.
In the first place, you'll be lucky if you get any of my lovely chicken if you keep up this kind of behaviour.
Stereotypically, the West Country ramble is obviously associated with farmers, but it's not all hayfields and combine harvesters. The hard-hitting crime drama Broadchurch also puts the accent onto primetime telly.
I love you very much. And if you remember our smile, give it a go for me, would you?
Give a small go. Would you? Would you? Give a small go. Would you? Give a small go. Would you? Give a small go. Give a small go. Give a small go. Small go. Small go. Would you?
Number 6, Scouse.
Where's me coffee cup with the mould in it? I threw it away, sir. But I was breeding that mould.
I remember that show. My brother watched it. Is that the show where he did in the spaceship or something? I've seen that show. That show is funny.
As one of the most recognisable British accents, the Liverpool tone is also one of the most often imitated, but that doesn't make it any easier to copy.
I just think we should go to the toilet.
Another favourite for TV comedians, there are famous Liverpudlians throughout British popular culture, so there are plenty of examples of how it should sound, from Paul McCartney to Steven Gerrard.
You know, we didn't know anything about any of that. So, so we got ripped off, but
Harry Enfield is still a standout resource for anyone who's not from the city. Number 5, Glaswegian.
Alright, mate. Alright.
Did he say, hey mate, hey mate, hey mate, hey mate, hey mate, hey mate.
Trying to nail a generic Scottish accent can be challenging enough. So throw in regional deviations and it's even more complex.
No, that's cool. You keep it.
No, that's cool. You keep that. That's cool. That's cool. You keep that. That's cool. You keep that.
I don't want to. Yeah.
At best, most people channel Mel Gibson by shouting freedom as loud as they can, but anything else and it all goes a wee bit wrong, and a bit groundskeeper Willie. Still, at least there's a long list of famous Glaswegians to study for this particular sound, including the controversial comic Frankie Boyle and the 12th Doctor Peter Capaldi.
Get it into your head. Yeah. Rewind today in your head.
Yeah. Okay, stop explaining it to me.
Number 4, Receive.
Stop explaining it to me. Stop explaining it to me. Stop explaining it. Stop explaining it to me. Did I get it? Stop explaining it to me. Stop explaining it to me. No, that's not it. Stop explaining it to me. Stop explaining it to me. To me.
Received pronunciation.
Wallace is not just some woman I'm carrying on with. We intend to marry.
Closely linked to Queen's English, received pronunciation is arguably the most stereotypically, quintessentially British accent of all, even though it's rarer than a lot of today's other entries. To your average Brit, it's essentially labelled as a posh accent, supposedly in line with how the royal family speaks, and it's typically associated with the south of England.
Well then, let's not overcomplicate matters unnecessarily.
Often a...
Wait, what did she say? Stop it complimenting. Stop it complimenting.
Go-to tone whenever American shows include a British scene, it usually takes professional training to get it just so. Number 3, Birmingham.
I said next time you'll come back and talk, you'll be a talking guest.
I used to watch this show back in the days. They were funny.
Instead of a singing guest.
Oh.
Right?
When's that next week?
An accent with the unfortunate distinction of having previously been rated as Britain's least intelligent, the Birmingham or Brummie sound seems to be constantly copied. But anyone who tries to feign it usually falls short. In fact, the accent is so difficult to understand that when Birmingham City Council set up an automated...
Let me find out I got your own Murray show out there. That's funny.
phone service, even it couldn't comprehend the local inflection at first.
Okay, the date said she was pregnant the same time she was pregnant.
I don't think so.
And I don't know how she can get pregnant anyway with your little...
However...
Your lick. Oh, that's hard. Her accent is very strong. Your lickle. Nah, I'm not hearing it.
With shows like Peaky Blinders pulling in massive audiences, opinions could soon start to change.
You're a good man.
You're a good man.
A good...
You're a good man. You're a good man. You're a good man.
Soldier.
Number 2, Welsh.
What the bloody hell is this?
What the bloody hell is this? What the bloody hell is this? What the bloody hell is this? What the bloody hell is this? Did I? No? I think I did get it. What the bloody hell is this?
Don't tell me this is meant to be me.
It's another that can split into lots of local variations, but for anyone who's not from Wales, most Welsh accents are almost unfathomable.
I've never seen the human condition illuminated in such a way.
With vowel sounds unlike anywhere else, general Welsh languages and dialects seem an ongoing fascination for the rest of Britain and the rest of the world. Naturally, that interest leads to lots of, mostly unsuccessful, attempts to imitate the Welsh way of speaking. But even if you do perfect the accent, pronouncing the place names is a whole new challenge.
Y'all see that name? No. That gotta be fake. No way. How the hell you pronounce that?
The road from Llanfair to Pwllgwyngyll to go get a Quindrobwll, Llan to Silio go goch. The temperature got to 21 Celsius, that's 70 in Fahrenheit.
Number 1, Geordie.
Sometimes it's difficult to understand the Geordie people.
You know, what I reckon is that if they had the sense proper jobs, they wouldn't be up to all this, larking every night.
What?
Newcastle.
Yeah, I didn't understand one word he said. He was speaking too fast for me. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, when you talk too fast, I can't pick up with the person. I can't pick up what you're saying. Like I said, everybody talks different. Not everybody sound alike. I mean, most of the people in the UK sound alike, but some talk slower than the other. Some talk fast, some talk slower. Some has, how should I say it? When they talk, it goes with the flow. They sound clear, I should say. I shouldn't even say flow. I should say more clear for me to understand. But then the next person who be talking, I don't understand one word they're saying. Like, I have to oh my God. I have to try to pay, really, really pay attention to what they're saying because I don't understand what they're saying. So like I said, everybody's different. So that's why when I watch certain British sitcom, it's like I want to understand certain things, but then I don't understand. Like, it depends on the actor and how do they talk. So it could be hard for some, yeah, some shows, but some no.
A city famous for Ant and Dec, Alan Shearer, and for having its own reality TV show. It's no wonder that the Northeast accent has become so popular, or so synonymous with the UK.
They make a canny noise like. I beg your pardon?
But while it's often considered as one of Britain's friendliest accents, it's not the easiest to get to grips with. For anyone who's trying to forge it, it's usually the case of a few cannies here, a tune or two there, and a why man to finish. But true Geordies will spot the copycat a mile off.
It better not be note like last week. Me cracker's still burning. Alright, this week we will be doing all new pet.
Do you agree?
What the hell was that? This was fun. Let me tell you something. I love my British people. I love y'all. I love your accent. I love it. Even people in Scotland, I just love your accent. Y'all have the most sexiest accent I ever heard. I don't care what anyone say. Your accent is sexy. Yeah, and I be trying to like talk or sound like a British person, but it's not easy. I try. There's some people here in America who does it very, very well. And I do watch a lot of British TV shows, but it's gonna take me a while. It's gonna take me a while. And like I said before, I do have family out there in the UK. Even though I don't really like communicate with them that much, but I'm quite sure if I talk to them more often and be around them, I'll probably pick up a few little accent there and there. But this was fun to watch. I had fun. I really, really enjoyed myself watching this video, and I hope you did too. If there's any other videos like this you want me to react to, you gotta let me know. Comment below. And it don't really have to be this. It could be any British TV show or something, because you know I love my British people. You know, nothing but love on this channel. Nothing but love. And it don't gotta just be, well, it could be any other country. I shouldn't just say that, because that's not fair. So it could Ireland. I love my Ireland people too. So if there's any videos you let me react to, just let me know. And yeah, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So go down there and subscribe. And I'll see you lovely people. Yeah, take care of yourself. Bye and